Hey friends, welcome back to Sewing from Scratch. If you are new here or just really bad with names, I'm Kate and this is where I show you everything I know about sewing and we learn more along the way. So for today's video, I just wanted to show you the swimsuits I made recently, give you some ideas for patterns if it's something you're looking to make. These will be in my monthly make video, but I thought there's still a lot of July left, and if you want to make up some swimsuits before the end of the month, then I should probably show you some. So if you watched my swim fabric haul, you maybe know a bit about this fabric and stuff. I'm not going to go into too much detail, just that you can watch that video. Link it down in the description box for you guys. Anyway, I chose different patterns for each of the 3 fabrics that I had. I made one pattern each day from Wednesday to Friday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm just gonna go in order of the ones that I made. But before I show you them, guys, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel. Also give this video a thumbs up if you're liking it, and you really want to turn those notification bells on, that subscribe as well, because there is a giveaway coming up next week and you're not going to want to miss it. It's like $300+ worth of stuff that's going to go to one lucky viewer. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you don't miss out on that giveaway video. Now, on to the swimsuits. So the first one I made, and this was like, I bought this polka dot fabric. Well, again, we know all about the fabrics, right? Because you've watched the video. I know you have. If you haven't, pause now, go watch it, then come back. Anyway, I knew it had to be something vintage inspired, and I really was picturing like a tie front detail. So I had a few different options, but I kept coming back to the Friday Pattern Co. Vernazza, and honestly, I didn't own this pattern, and I was like, oh, do I want to buy another pattern? I kind of promised myself I'm not going to buy new patterns and I'm just going to work with what I have. But at the end of the day, I had to use the pattern. So I bought the Vernazza and I used it for the top of this suit. I really like it, really happy with it. This is just right out of the package. I made the size large and I think I measured into extra large, but I made the large. And the fit and everything is great except for in the boobs. Got to next time make the cups a little bigger. It still fits, still gonna wear it. I don't feel indecent or like, oh, she's a mom and she shouldn't be wearing that. No, there's still like full coverage. There's just a little bit of peeking and more gaping than I'd like at the hole here. So the next time I'll just make the cups just a little bit bigger. But other than that, I really love this. It's so comfortable. The only thing I will say is I kind of wish I would have done some of the finishing on my cover stitch where they say to finish with zigzag stitch. It's okay because it's black and it's all right. It is fully, the top is fully lined with its own fabric, as you can see. So it's 2 layers of the swim fabric here, which makes it really supportive. I don't really need the support, but it's good to have in there. And then the reason I was like, why do I need to line it with swim fabric? I was just gonna line it with lining, and then I remembered the ties. Well, that's why, is because if you had it lined with white swim fabric, then you would see at the tie section, you would see right in there and it would not look as good. So definitely line it with the same fabric. So because you do have to use 2 layers of the fabric, it does use a little bit more than maybe I was hoping, but it's still not too much for a little bikini top. Love the tie detail, and I really just love this swimsuit. I will be making more, probably not this year, but hopefully next year if I need more bathing suits, I will make another Vernazza top. Now, for the bottoms, I did not use the Vernazza. The bottoms I'm actually really proud of. I used the Liz Sews video, panty block drafting video. I'll link it below for you guys. And then I just made a few modifications after my first one. I had to make 2 muslins on it, and then I was happy with that. So it wasn't that big of a deal, and honestly, it's 2 pieces of fabric, so it's really quick to sew up, and then of course you're lining. But for it, in terms of muslins and toiles, it doesn't take long to get the fit right. And I made it as like a high-waisted panty or swimsuit, so it goes up right up to my natural waist, which I find I have a long torso, so it's really hard to find things that hit me right and fit me right. So I was really happy that I decided to do that for myself. And now this is size me. It's not size large, it's not size medium, it's not size 3X, it's size me, and that is what I love about it. And it actually really inspired me to make more blocks for myself. So I want to know if you have experience making pattern blocks for yourself. Let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to see some resources or any tips or anything you have about making pattern blocks, because I think it's something that I'm going to be into, you know, maybe when things slow down, like in the fall or winter or something, because I really like this, and I like that I can now change it to whatever style I want. So that was Wednesday. Then Thursday I made this stripy number. Oh, and you can't see it all. And this stuff was really pricey. Is this the stuff that was expensive? I think. And anyway, I decided to make the Ladies Bahari from Bella Sunshine Designs, but I hacked the heck out of it. I tested this pattern and it was never long enough for me. I tried 2 versions, they still weren't long enough. This one I added some more in, but then of course you have to scoop out the arm side and shorten the straps and everything, and it's still like a smidge too short, but I think it also might be because of the back, because this is what I did in the back. I made it go super low, so it goes like down to my lower back, and that came with its own. Well, actually there weren't really any challenges with that. I had to add elastic, obviously, and then I did add in the front, because of the way the back was, that it wasn't, you know, pulling itself together. The side seam was like way over on my boobs, so I did add, I think, like a 1/2 inch to the side piece, just like kind of like a full bust adjustment. And then now it, like with the elastic and everything, it lines up really nicely and it fits really well, and I'm excited to show it off on the beach. And then yesterday was a late night for me because I didn't start this one till 9 o'clock at night. So I was up till not quite 1 o'clock working on this, and then I still had to cover stitch and trim threads and stuff today. I'm gonna start with the bottoms because I've kind of already talked about them. I used the same self-drafted pattern that I made, and this is in this rib knit. Guys, all my machines hated this rib knit. I don't know if I'll purchase it again. I love it, the look of it and the feel of it and everything, but it's a beast to sew, and I don't know, maybe I just needed new needles. I ended up breaking 2 needles on my serger, like 1 of each, the left and the right, and at different times, so maybe they just needed to be replaced anyway. My cover stitch did not like it. I kept breaking the thread. My sewing machine, I kept skipping stitches on the zigzag. It wasn't a dream to sew like other swim knit is. So as much as I love it, I don't know if I'll buy it again, and that's really sad for me. But the bottoms turned out really great. It's quick and easy sew, like I said. The top, I don't love the top. I don't love the top, and it's really hard for me to say that. I made the seamwork Reno top, and honestly, with this fabric, I really didn't know which pattern to choose, so I gave my husband like 3 options. I was like, which one do you think would be the best? Because I can't decide, and this is the one we settled on. And I think maybe in a different fabric it would be better. It turned out okay. It looks great. The fit is okay. The fit is great. It looks okay. But I don't like the way that it finishes, and I don't know if that's just the seam work way or what, but I'm really unhappy. Like, I'll show you the inside. It just seems sloppy to me with all the raw seams showing. I mean, there's a liner, so there's really no reason that all the seams couldn't be hidden. So when I try a new pattern, I like to follow the directions exactly and then decide if I'm going to try it again, and if there's things I'm going to change in terms of the technical pattern, like how things come together, sewing part of it. And there's definitely a few in this one that I think I would change. And I mean, you can see the waistband, that was because of my machine not liking the knit. It's all loopy. I should redo it, probably not going to, just because I've had enough of this suit. But Other than that, I did make some modifications. So I think this is a large, and the muslin that I made was like, it didn't come all the way as far as I'd like across my boobs. So I just added, oh, and it was really, really short on the like under boob. So I added 1.5 inches to the bottom, which is great. I like the length of it now, but I also added originally 1 inch to each front cup, or each cup piece, and that was way too much. So then I took out 1/2 inch on each, so I ended up adding 1/2 inch to each cup piece, and it was like way too much. You can see I had to gather the bottom cup, which is okay. I don't mind the look of that, it's cute, but it made it like super baggy in here. So I ended up folding it all under and then top stitching, which looks okay, but obviously didn't need to add anything to the cups. So next time I'll just add the length in the bottom, and then I'll be happy with that. So because I added that length, it does come up a little higher on my chest here, which is okay. I don't mind that. But yeah, there's just a few things that were really odd in terms of the pattern. I don't think I would recommend it. I don't know. If you're really looking for this style, there is another pattern that comes to mind, and that's the Sophie swimsuit. But I don't know. I love seam work. I don't love this pattern. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash the thumbs up. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. If you're not following me on Instagram, I just did a mini giveaway, so congratulations to the winner of that. One more thing is I'm working remotely this week, so head over to Instagram, follow me there, and you can see what I'm getting up to this week in terms of sewing remotely. And leave me a comment down below if you'd like to see a video on that. Catch you on Thursday. Happy sewing. Bye!